everyone, welcome back to Unicorn Dust Designs. My name is Sammy, and on today's video we are doing some neutral Valentine's Day DIYs using Dollar Tree items. I wanted to thank June's Journey for sponsoring a portion of today's video, and let's go ahead and hop into it. To start these neutral DIYs off, I'm going to grab some twine, double it up, and I'm going to take one of these heart grapevine wreaths. I got this at Dollar Tree. Don't know if they brought them back this year because I haven't been. I know, it's a shocker. I'm going to put some hot glue at the ends. This is just going to make it a lot easier to feed the beads through. Now, y'all, this took me, I swear, like 25 minutes of just trying to figure out what beads I wanted to put on this beaded garland. It was no joke here. Life is that hard while crafting, okay? I went back, I got some different beads. Those didn't work either, and I was about to lose my mind. And I just about did when this happened, okay? All over the place, all over the floor. And that's when I knew I needed to step away from my craft real quick and hop on to the app June's Journey. Now, June's Journey is a hidden object mystery game set in the 1920s. Each scene takes you further through a murdery mystery story that is led by the protagonist, June. And June is trying to find out who murdered her sister. So you are going along trying to find clues to help her out. Now, this is an absolutely free app that you can download on iOS, on Android. You can even get this on a desktop through Amazon or Facebook. It has become one of my favorite games. So you guys, go download June's Journey, located in the description box of this video. You will not be disappointed. I absolutely have been loving playing this game. I play it on mom breaks when I'm feeding Montgomery. I play them when I just need to step away from crafting and clear my head. And I really love the colorful scenes and how the scenes completely change with every step of June's Journey. And I love that it has a unique storyline. So you're not just finding hidden objects, you're really like going through the storyline with June, which I absolutely enjoy. So go download it. You will not be disappointed. Link is in the description box. Let's get back into the video. That I have cleared my mind and found what beads I wanted to use. That was chaotic. I like to lay out my beads prior to stringing them just so I know how many I'm going to need. And then that way I'm not painting more than I need to. However, I'm just going to go ahead and stain. Y'all, back off. I know that there is a much easier way of doing these beads, and I've done it quite a few times before. I was just being lazy and was like, I don't want to get a bowl. I don't want to do all that and then clean it after. So I just got a baby wipe, some antique wax, and I just wiped them down with that. I'm going to leave the other smaller beads raw because, again, we're going for a really neutral look here. And I'm just going to do one of the stained beads, two of the raw beads, and then I'm going to alternate that as I go down the twine. I really love how this comes out. I love that it's not only for Valentine's Day. This can be carried out throughout the entire year. Then I'm going to put that last bead on. I'm going to knot it right at the top of that bead so we don't have them going anywhere. And now we are going to create our tassels. So I'm just taking this vinyl scraper. I'm going around and around and around, round. I'm going to cut that off. We're going to go about like half an inch down, maybe not even that. And we are going to tie it off. So you can see I'm just going down a little bit, do a double knot, cut off the excess of that. And then we are going to cut the bottom. Voila, easy peasy, Dollar Tree squeezy. And now I'm going to take some of this lacy ribbon. It's kind of a cream color, so I really like that. And I'm just going to hot glue that around where we tied off. And this is a great way of just adding a little bit more detail to your tassel. Now I'm going to take the remaining twine that was on our beaded garland, and I'm going to tie that off, and that's all there is for this beautiful beaded garland. I love how it came out. It's definitely very farmhouse for sure, and I haven't done farmhouse in a while, but I think that this could go for so many other decors. Even if you didn't put the heart on it and you put something else, it's a really great piece. Now, taking one of these Dollar Tree vases and these stickers, whenever I find these in like the clear rhinestones, I buy them because they're so easy to paint over. Now, I couldn't get this to stay still, so I need to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm just wrapping this around the bottom of the vase. Then there wasn't enough, so I'm going to line this up to kind of see where the pattern started and stopped. And I'm going to cut out what I need to fit in there. Now, these come in like a clear band, I guess you can say. So it's all connected, and I'm going to lay that down to fit. Now, make sure you clean your glass before putting these stickers on so you do not have to worry about them popping off on you. I am also going to make a second row of these. And to be honest, y'all, like if this was the vibe I was going for, all you would have to do is this. And that's it. Like, I thought it was so pretty and so sparkly. These even come in a pink color. So maybe if you were doing a wedding or something, like this just by itself was really nice and simple. But we couldn't leave it like that. So I'm going to take Plaster by Waverly, and we are just going to do a stippling effect over the stickers to start with, just so we can get in all the details. I do take off that tag, you guys. Yeah, see, I pick it off. Don't worry. And then I'm going to do a messy coat on the rest of it. For the second coat, I am going to be doing the stippling effect. Now, I prefer to do this because I don't like the brush stroke. Like you can see the brush strokes right now when I hold it up to the side. I do not like seeing the brush strokes. So by using this stippling effect, you do create a little bit of texture, but it's not going to turn out like if you were to add baking soda to it. So I prefer this way, but you do you, right? Now that we're done, I'm going to take Dark Wax by DIY. I chose to use this instead of the antique wax because it has a more fluffy texture to it. So I have more control over where I am placing it. With antique wax, you have more of a runny consistency, and I wouldn't have been able to get as detailed. And if I did, I probably would have had to use a brush, and that would have taken more time. So DIY Dark Wax for the win. That link is in the description box for you guys. So I'm going to carry that all around. And after this, before I did this, you guys, the wax part, I cleared it with clear matte by Rust-Oleum. Now taking a Dollar Tree heart, I am just going to take a baby wipe antique wax, and I am going to stain this. Now, it wasn't as dark as I wanted, so I took truffle and just did a messy coat over it. Then I drill a hole because I do want to attach this. Now, if you didn't have a power tool, you could simply take 2 hearts and then glue them in between the twine. Or glue the twine in between the hearts. Yeah, that's what I meant. So I am just putting this around the neck of our vase twice. I am going to put our heart on and then do a double knot. And then I'm just going to get the excess of the twine. I didn't want to cut it off and waste it because that's, waste not, want not. And then this is how it came out. I got all of that beautiful filler from Amazon. And I am actually really surprised how much I like it. I think it is very simple and sweet, and you could take the heart off and change it as the seasons go by. So absolutely love this neutral piece. Hey you guys, all right, so we are halfway through the video and I hope you are enjoying it. I know I've been doing a lot of IOD, molds, all of that stuff, but if you guys have not seen my craft room, it is filled with Dollar Tree items. So Dollar Tree is not going anywhere for me. I'm just hoping that I can bring it to you in a way that's a little bit more upscale. And I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you give it a chance if you are not my Dollar Tree people. And if you're my Dollar Tree people, I hope you give all of this a chance because you just never know what you will learn from those videos. You guys know the drill. If you're digging me, if you're digging the DIYs, if you are digging the channel, I think that, then make sure to like and then make sure to comment down below. It's an absolutely free way to help me out. Also, make sure that you are subscribed to my vlog channel. We are going to be doing a lot of home updates, and I would love to take you on the journey with us. That link will be down in the description box, among many others. And with that said, let's go ahead and enjoy the rest of the video. For this one, we're going to take a Dollar Tree sign. I'm going to take the sticker off the back, and let me tell you, this put me to work, okay? I literally had to fist this thing, and I'm not joking because I tried pushing it out. I tried putting heat on it so that the glue would loosen up. Nothing would work. I had to put my fist through it and like hold it down. Yeah. And then I ended up nicking my thumb because all of the glue here, and then, you know, I wasn't holding my knife the right way, and it was a mess, you guys. But anyways, we're going to take this corrugated, I think that's what it's called, scrapbook paper. I traced the backing of our sign off, and I'm just going to cut that out. So see, is that corrugated? I think it is. We're going to hot glue this to the back of, or the front of this sign. The back is nice and clean, so of course we want to leave that as is. And because this was thicker, the scrapbook paper, I did have to glue it in. It didn't pop back in very nicely. So I applied some hot glue there and then just stuck that in. I'm going to take a bunch of these Dollar Tree hearts. If you can find just the raw wood ones, then this would take even less time to make. But I did have to paint over these, so I had to do 2 coats of the plaster to cover up the pink and red. Now, Hank, you guys, I know that you guys love your dog, so here he is, and he is so needy. This guy will get on my lap and completely fall asleep. Like you could just feel his body getting heavier, and he just kind of keeps sliding downwards. But he wasn't having it. He was like, nope, I'm staying here. And you'll even see in the next scene, he still won't leave. He's like resting his head on my hand. And he's adorable, you guys, but he's slobbery. He's a mess. So now I'm going to take all of my hearts, and I am going to place them in. Obviously, there's 9 total. And see, look at his little nose peeking up. And I used the lines that were on this scrapbook paper to help me stay where I needed to be. You picking up what I'm putting down? And I love the little addition of that pink heart. Here it is on one of my wreaths and an arched little structure, and I love the way that it came out. This would even look good with like a pale pink, like the petticoat pink. Ooh, that would be cute too. But very easy and simple and neutral. Now taking one of these, if you know what I'm doing with it, don't tell anybody, okay? I know we've all seen this one before, but mine's different. So these little pins actually come out, which is super nice. And if they are really close to the sign, then all you have to do is kind of pull the metal up a little bit, and then you can pick them out. So I took that off. I'm going to take the twine and the beads off that came with it, but don't worry, we save everything. Taking that same scrapbook paper, I'm going to trace it out and cut it out. You guys know how to do that, right? After I'm done with that, I'm going to hot glue the scrapbook paper on, and then I just take one of my weeding tools and poke a hole through it. I mean, pretty simple. Now, we are going to put our metal piece back on. All I had to do was slip it on, and I put those little nails right back in there, or pins, I guess. I don't know. Now I'm going to take some, I keep on saying now a lot in this video. I'm going to take the twine. This time the bead situation wasn't that difficult. I put some hot glue on the ends once again, and I am going to string in 3 beads and then tie off a knot at the top so y'all can hang it. Now, our hearts. You guys, I am kind of a perfectionist. I don't want to say that, but I'm like very detailed. I'm very detail oriented. So it's like I have to see it visually. And do you see how I laid that out and then I didn't even do what I thought I was going to do. Anyways, so I have to keep doing this, but I am just hot gluing them and layering them in here so that they look how I want. Now taking some of these Amazon finds. I love these. Aren't they so pretty? I think they're just foxtails, but I'm going to put those in there, and there is no way to really like glue them in there. They're so darn thin. And then I saw a gap right in the middle. So I took another one of those stained hearts and I tucked that in there, ended up gluing it. And this came out so darn cute. This could be for a tier tray. You can also make the twine longer and maybe put it on like a doorknob in the house, a hall tree. But I think this is so stinking adorable. Imagine giving this to a teacher for Valentine's Day with like a $10 gift card to Starbucks or like a gift card to Amazon or something. Like, how cute would that be? All right, our last one. We are going to take, it needs to be a rectangular sign. I'm going to take some spackle and I'm going to fill our holes. When you are filling the holes, make sure you keep a little extra on the top, because if you completely smooth it like I do here, while it dries, it's going to sink back into that hole. So just a little tip for you out there. Once it dries, we're going to wait for that to dry actually. taking one of these Dollar Tree hearts, I'm going to stain it with a baby wipe and antique wax. I'm going to take a finger bow. I will link a real-time video for a finger bow down in the description box if you want to learn how to do that. All right, so now we're going to sand that off. I'm going to do that off my table. And then I'm going to take plaster by Waverly, and I'm going to give this a messy coat of paint. Make sure to do your sides as well. And y'all, in all honesty, I could not do the back of this. Cover the back. I have no shipping paper, no wrapping paper. When we moved, it was kind of one of those things where you're like, oh my gosh, do I seriously want to bring all of that to the house? And it was a no, so it got tossed. So I'm finding the middle point of our rectangle, and I think y'all know where this is going. Now, as I started seeing pictures and stuff, I should have actually drew this line up like an inch, right? Am I right? Because envelopes don't go like meet in the middle. Do they? I don't know. Anyways, it's an envelope. And so I just smeared my lead pencil in to give it some shadowing. Didn't like that because the lines were showing through. So I grabbed one of these wood hearts from Dollar Tree, and I painted it cashew, and now I'm going to hot glue the stained piece on top, which I love. Everything happens for a reason. And then we are going to hot glue this to the front. Now you could put a hanger on it. I wanted to wait because I do want to cover the back of it. So I waited to put a hanger on, but this is how it turned. Is that cute? Is that cute or what? I still think it looks like an envelope. Let me know. I see different people like draw the lines on differently, so I don't really know. But as I say, you do you, and this is how I'm doing me. And just to kind of see all of them collectively together, I love the neutrals. Let me know what you think about them down in the description box in the comments. If you think you're going to try them out for yourself and which one you're going to try. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate you all watching my content and commenting and liking. And please make sure to go down in the description box, look up that link for June's journey, and download it. You will not be disappointed. I adore you all. Bye. Smooth operate. You guys like my hair? Look at that. Mama, oh, no, those are just still shinies. That's okay. Thought they were dandruff. Your girl's going blonde again. You guys have never even seen me blonde. So this is the transition, and I love it. And I cut 6 inches off my hair too. So pretty. They were saying. Absolutely everywhere. Don't forget to download June's Journey down in the description box. Okay, bye.